Okay, welcome back. Suppose you are given this type of stuff to do. How do you go about it? You write solution, write x over 2, repeat it over 1 over this. So in this regard, you find out that like this has to be the LHS, which is left hand side. Like this is the right hand side. So if you are conversant with my last video, you will understand the meaning of left hand side and right hand side. We have this as a result of equation. So let me clean up this and write it. So x over 2 equals 1 over this. So if you check, this is algebraic equation that has to do with what? Fraction. So in fraction, if you have a over b, you are meant to know that the a there is the numerator. Numerator means what is above. B is the denominator. I could as well write b over a. So this b is the numerator. Anyone above is the numerator. And anyone below is the denominator. So feel free to watch my video that has to do with fraction on YouTube. Okay, so let me clean up this. So anytime you are given an algebraic equation that has to do with fraction, but if you check x over 2, this x is the numerator, whereas 2 is the denominator. So how do you go about it? The only way to go about it is you say cross multiply. Cross multiply means let whatever that is here multiply whatever that is here, and let whatever that is here multiply whatever that is here. So that's how you go about it. Don't say x times 1, no. This x will multiply 4, and these two will multiply 1. So we have 4 multiplied by x will give us these 2 multiplied by 1. 4 times x is 4x equal to 2 times 1, 2. So we are looking for x. To get x, we have to get rid of this 4. We say divide both sides. Divide both sides by the coefficient of x. By the coefficient of x. So you divide both sides by coefficient of x. It implies that 4x divided by 4 will be equal to 2 divided by 4. 4 cancel 4, x. 4 cancel 4 will give us x equal to 2 can divide itself 1, 2 can divide 4, 2. We have 1 over 2. So the answer is 1 over 2. So if you are giving this guy, let's say solve for x, solve for what? X, and you have x minus 1 all over 2 is equal to 1 over 6. So how do you go about it? It's a solution. So let me change this to 5. So solution here, we have x minus 1 all over 5. Nothing is wrong with the former one. I just decided to do it that way. All over 1 over 6. So anytime you have this type of stuff, you have to know that x minus 1 over 5, the one on top, this guy, is known as the numerator, whereas this 5 is the denominator. So this algebraic equation that has to do with what? Fraction. So we have to respect ourselves. Since we have equality sign, we say cross multiply. We say cross multiply. 6 will multiply everything at the top. You write 6 multiply by put bracket. The essence of bracket is because we have more than one thing that 6 is multiplied. So we have x minus 1 equal to 5 times 1. So 6 times x is 6x. 6 times minus 1 is minus 6. So this means use 6 to multiply everything inside the bracket. If you still have more thing, we use 6 to multiply it. Because 5 times 1 is 5. So therefore, we say collect like terms. Collect like terms. So we have 6x minus 6s will be, if you collect like terms, you want to arrange it. And the algebraic equation, algebraic rules made it clear that the coefficient and variables must be at the left hand side. This is a variable, this is a coefficient, they must be at the left hand side. Whereas constants must be at the right hand side. We have minus 6 and 5. We push them to the right hand side. 5 is already at the right hand side, it doesn't need to move. The one that will move is minus 6, which is at the left hand side. So when it moves, cross this equality sign, it's coming to meet what? Meet 5. That means the sign, which is negative, will change to positive. So we have 6x equal to this plus this is 11. So in order to find x, you say divide both sides. We are dividing because of equality sign. You say divide both sides by the coefficient. By the coefficient of x. So when you say so, you bring it down. Let me take this guy up and go ahead to place it so that you guys will not be carried away. So we have 6x. The coefficient of x here is 6. You say divided by 6 equal to 11 divided by 6. 6 divided by 6, we have x, this guy. So in other words, we can convert 11 over 6 to this fraction. It will give us one number, 5 over 6. So I also have video that has to do with this, so feel free to go to YouTube to watch it on my channels. Thank you. So supposing you are given something like this, you are given 2x minus 3 all over 4 equal to, we have x plus 5 all over what? All over 3. Question says find what? X. It must not be x all the time. So the solution to this will be, just put it down, 2x minus 3 all over 4 equal to x plus 5 all over 3. Both of them have fraction, and there is equality sign, so we put right cross multiply. 3 will multiply everything here, and 4 will multiply everything here. So this implies that this 3 will multiply everything, so we have to put bracket because we are multiplying more than one thing. We have 2x minus 3 equal to 4, multiply this, we have 4, multiply by x plus what? 5. This times this is 6x minus this times this 9 equal to 4 times s, 4x, 4 times this plus 20. So when you have this, the next thing is to say collect like terms because it's not arranged. We have x here, we have x. We say collect like terms. If it's arranged, there is no need for this. So collect like terms, we have how many x? Rather than 6x, we look for another x. This x is at the right hand side. It has to go to the left hand side. Once it crosses, it will change sign. It's already positive. It is positive because there is no minus at the front. So when you cross this, we have minus 4x. So equal to this 9 is a minus 9 is a constant. It must come over here to meet what? X. To meet 20. So we have plus 20 plus 9. But that has to change sign. 6x minus this will give us 2x equal to this plus this is plus 29. We said that plus 29 is the same thing as what? 29. So it then implies that 2x will be equal to what? 29. We are looking for x, we are not looking for 2x. So to get x, instead divide both sides. We are dividing because of the presence of equality sign. So divide both sides by the coefficients. So feel free to watch my video on YouTube that has to do with introduction to what? Fraction, to algebra, where I made mention of what? Coefficient of x. So in case you don't know the meaning of what? Coefficient. So let me clean the top both and make do what we have. So this will give us a very simple thing. You say 2x, the coefficient of x here is 2 divided by 2 equal to 29 divided by 2. 2 will cancel 2, we have x equal to 29 over 2. This is an improper fraction. When you convert it to mixed fraction, it will be 14 whole number 1 over 2. So I also have a video on YouTube that has to do with this. So I have to stop here and also plead to you guys to subscribe to my channel first to keep me to produce more videos. Please do stay safe. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody.